I think we can have an intelligent conversation about drug policy and the degree to which it may or may not be achieving the ends we hope it would achieve. I will say one thing that has been dismaying about the Obama administration is the Obama administration's approach to drug policy is simply to announce that across the country it is going to stop enforcing certain drug laws. Now, that may or may not be a good policy idea, but I would suggest that should concern anyone. It should even concern libertarians who support that policy outcome. Because the idea that the president simply says criminal laws that are on the books, we're going to ignore, that is a very dangerous precedent. For the 43 presidents who preceded President Obama, the way you dealt with if you disagreed with a particular law is you go to Congress and you try to work with Congress. And drug policy is a great example where you can find Republicans and Democrats on both sides of the aisle who can come together and agree we may need to make some reforms to our drug laws to make them work better, to make them make more sense. But anyone who is concerned about liberty should be concerned about the notion that this president over and over again has asserted the right to pick and choose what laws to follow. That is fundamentally dangerous to the liberty of the people. You know, the concept of rule of law doesn't just mean you've got lots of laws. Just about every society has laws. And indeed, dictatorships typically suffer from an abundance of laws. What rule of law means is that we're a nation of laws, not of men, that no man is above the law, especially not the president. And so I think most disturbingly watching President Obama's approach to drug laws is that he hasn't tried to start a discussion, a dialogue about changing the laws. He simply decreed he's not going to enforce laws he doesn't agree with. That ought to concern everyone who loves liberty. The single biggest lie in politics is the lie that Republicans are the party of the rich. The dirty little secret is the rich do just fine with big government.